Hello there and a very good afternoon. President Donald Trump on Friday approved sending American troops to bolster Saudi Arabia's air and missile defenses after the attack on the kingdom's oil facilities. U.S. Defense Secretary Mark Esper said the president has approved the deployment of U.S. forces, which will be defensive in nature and primarily focused on air and missile defense.
In response to the kingdom's request, the president has approved the deployment of U.S. forces, which will be defensive in nature and primarily focused on air and missile defense. We will also work to accelerate the delivery of military equipment to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the UAE to enhance their ability to defend themselves.
The Pentagon also detailed plans to expedite delivery of military equipment to both Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, but the deployment could further aggravate Iran, which has responded to previous U.S. troop deployments this year with apprehension as it denies responsibility for the attack on Saudi Arabia. Still on the drone attack, media yesterday took on a tour of oil facilities damaged by the attacks that Washington and Riyadh blame on Iran, showing melted pipes and burnt equipment. According to Khalid Buraik, Saudi Aramco Vice President for Southern Area Oil Operations, the stabilizer tower at Abqaiq, one of the world's largest oil processing plants, was punctured and blackened and would have to be replaced. While at Qurai's oil field to the west, which the Saudi Defense Ministry says was hit by 4 missiles, the reporters were shown repair work underway with cranes erected around 2 burnt-out stabilization columns. Fahad Abdul Karim, Aramco's general manager for the Southern Area Oil Operation, assured that the oil facilities will be back to the full production by the end of September. Hundreds protested in central Cairo and several other Egyptian cities late on Friday against President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, responding to an online call for a demonstration against government corruption. Security forces moved to disperse the small and scattered crowds in Cairo using tear gas, but many young people stayed on the streets in the center of the capital shouting, "Leave Sisi." According to residents, small protests were also held in Alexandria on the Mediterranean coast, Suez on the Red Sea, as well as the Nile Delta textile town of Mahalla al-Kubra. A pro-government TV anchor said only a small group of protesters had gathered in central Cairo to take videos and selfies before leaving the scene, while another pro-government channel said the situation around the Tahrir Square was quiet. And that is all from me. Malay News coming up next at 3. Stay tuned to tvsarawak.com. I'm Shira Abang Mansur. Thank you for watching.